Hi, this is Shankar, and we're discussing the sun signs and how the year 2018 would be. So now this is Leo. Leo is from the period July 23 to August 23. So let us understand how the year 2018 would be for those who are under the sun sign of Leo. These predictions are indicative and they're meant for guidance. So therefore, let me summarize the traits of Leo. Leo, I would say they're arrogant and proud, they're generous and dignified, and they're boastful and arrogance. There is boastful and arrogance in them. So this is how I describe a typical Leon is. Now, if you divide them in further decans, I mean between three periods in a 30 days time zone, those born in July 23 to August 2 have got vitality and tremendous enthusiasm. Those between August 3 to August 13 are the soft Leo. They like travel, they like social status, they are religious, and they are intuitive in nature. Those born between August 14 to August 23, they are the fiery, aggressive, and the impulsive kinds. So, this is how you are. And now, then let us discuss how the year 2018 would be for Leo. Now, the year 2018, I don't see anything which is very negative. But one thing before I start for Leons is that I would like to give them a word of caution. And the word of caution is that I see that the planetary stars are such that they would themselves build a kind of a negative perception inside their mind. It is a kind of a psychological fear that they would imbibe within themselves, make a kind of a fort within the brain, and then start working with those fears, tensions, and the negativity which they tend to make this year, considering a lot of things, a lot of fear of the future, and some insecurities due to which they would make a kind of a wall, a kind of a glass kind of a house within the brains, which would be a mindset of negative perception. So this is what I feel they have to deal with, and this is the most important thing they should deal with themselves, is to keep themselves positive, be clear, and change, adapt to change. If there is a change both in their personal life or the professional life, they should adapt themselves to the changes and then act and react. This year would be a very important year and will lay the foundation for the next 4 to 5 years in their professional as well as personal lives. So this is a mental and a psychological thing which I'm telling, which the Leons could have and will have. That is, stay away from a negative psychological fear and perceptions which you would try to build up in your mind and then act through that house which you have made for yourself, which will be actually unreal. So with this in mind, I'd like to talk about the careers of the Leo this thing. In this year, the career will be good. There will be opportunities, money would come, and that I will tell you during the roundup of the months. But it will not be as hunky-dory as it was, and mainly the reason, as I said, would be you yourself. You have to really change the method by which you were till now dealing with people. You have to have your anger in control, because if you don't have your anger in control, this year it is going to be negative. You have to understand that you have not to make more enemies. That is very important. And you have enough enemies for yourself, and even if they get made, then do not try to deal with them. So it is important for you to understand that this year you need to be positive without working without your ego and without creating more enemies. So this is extremely important. The career part of it, I see it going fairly good, smooth, kind of a status quo where things would be I don't see a kind of a great promotion or a great achievement this year, but you will be able to deal and go steadily in your career this year. What is important is that the time till about May to August will be a challenging time in your career when you have to really deal with, as I said, with tact. You have to deal understanding your fears, understanding your hunger, and understanding what your needs are. In that you have to see it externally and then work. That is for all Leons. May to August would be a little challenging time where you have to deal with, quote unquote, the word tact comes most appropriately here. Period of July and August would be slightly more challenging as far as career is concerned. You could have competition, you could have enemies, you could have rivals, you could have things, not coming the way you want. So July, August, between May to August, challenging time. July to August, be more careful. Things would become better in the months of October and November. However, in the month of October and November, you should be, things are going to improve, but you will also have kind of, some alligator, something entering into your system which you need to control and which you will be able to control. So that is important. October, November, keep your eyes and ears open so that, the good luck which is going to come is not swallowed away by somebody else. As far as love is concerned, Leons this year would have a different attitude in love, and they would become more prone towards physicality of a relationship. They would like to be more physical. The enjoyment, the kind of satisfaction most of the Leons will get will be out of physical love rather than emotional love. That is one thing which one needs to think and put it in your mind that physicality is important, but it is not number one in terms of when we talk about relationships and we talk about love. Important thing in love is also this year is that Leons may find opportunities to have relationships outside marriage or outside the Lakshman Rekha. If you are in a relationship or any other thing, I mean, you would do something which is a little unconventional, which is different, and perhaps enjoy that. So that is one thing which is important. Those who are looking for love, getting into relationships, proposing, getting a positive okay for your marriage and relationship. The months of October, November, that's the time frame I feel somebody could enter, and a good month to forge ahead into a new relation. October, November 2018. So that would be a good time for you to get into new relationships. I will also do a kind of a roundup in terms of the months. January will be very positive for your career, extremely positive. You'll get good opportunities. You'll feel nice. You'll feel great. The year has started very good. February, you will have some competition. You will fight competition. You will fight your rivals. They would be there in the horizon. March would be very good here for your partner. You will see advancement of your life partner, male or female. Whenever I'm talking, when I talk to a partner, it works for both ways. April is again, luck will be in your favor. So you would be able to do things which, where you will be able to achieve things by luck. If you work X, there would be a 2x factor which will help you. May, I see a religious bent coming to Leons, where you would like to be more spiritual, go towards understanding philosophy and things to that effect. Whatever your method of understanding spirituality is, that would be there. June, money is on the card. I mean, you could go for investments, you could go for returns, you could earn more money, you could also get a promotion, and so on and so forth. So June is money on the cards. July, be careful. It's a month of loss, so be careful while you're investing. Also, not a very great month to ask for a promotion or ask for money. So, July is a month of caution. August is when you will have the instinct to fight out things, and you will fight out things brightly. You will be able to get your point of view across and fight out things. September is a time when you could have health issues, but those who have had health issues, prior to September. We'll see also a recovery period starting from the month of September. October is an extremely good period. You will come out as a person with guts. You will come out as a person with valor. You will be able to deal with the issues, and it's a month where you will be happy, and it's the same, and you will be also proud of your kins. November shows again your strength, the lion strength which all the lions possess. You will be able to show strength. You will dominate. You will be able to get your way through. And December again is a very good month where you will be energetic, and you will be able to lay a very good foundation for 2019. This is the month when you plan a foundation for 2019. So this is what is there for the Lions as a monthly roundup. Just to summarize, change your mental attitude, change your perception. Don't let negativity come. As far as work is concerned, you have to this year think of working in a different way. Perhaps if you're a control freak, you have to think about delegating. So there has to be a change in the way you work. This is my advice to all the Lions, and a sincere advice that don't make a kind of a castle inside your mind which is built on the past psychological factors or the past fears. But it is time to change your perception and change the method you operate in your office as well as you're dealing with people. Same applies for your personal life also. That is very critical. Very critical. I also see you. I also see there is a lot of money and investment coming, but there's a word of caution that evaluate before you invest. Don't go for risky investments, and do not take debts to do investment this year. So that is very, very, very critical this year. This is my short video for 2018 for those who are born in the sun sign of Leo. I hope you'll enjoy it. Have a great 2018. This is Shanker signing off. You can always be in touch with me at connectingminds@gmail.com. And I'll end this video with again wishing you all a very great and a very prosperous 2018. Bye.